Dear students, this session will help you to understand about speculation and arbitraging using currency futures. Currency futures are used for speculative purposes when the speculator believes that they have some information that is not reflected in the current spot and future price. They have some information that is not reflected in the current spot and futures price. If they expect that the spot rate will depreciate, causing the futures rate also to depreciate, they can enter into a futures contract at a cheaper cost to gain from their expectation. Now let us consider an example. Assume that the exchange rate is rupees 46.3452 per dollar on January 1st. A futures contract with a maturity on March 31st is priced at rupees 46.5794. The speculator believes that the Federal Reserve will increase the interest rate in USA by 50 basis points in 7 days' time. The current interest rates are 6% in USA and 8% in India. If the interest rate increases by 50 basis points in USA, the interest rate differential drops to 1.5% from its current 2%, which will cause the value of the Indian rupee to increase. In 7 days' time, assume that the interest rate in USA increases by 50 basis points, nothing but 0.5%. The spot rate changes to rupees 46.2913. Then the futures price on that day would be calculated as below. That is, futures price is equal to spot price multiplied by continuous compounding using the exponential function of the differential between 8% and 6.5% for 83 days. That is totally 90 days less 7 days will give you the futures price of 46 rupees 0.4494. If the speculator enters into a futures contract to sell 10 contracts, if the contract size is $1,000 US, on January 1st at 46.5794 and close out the position to buy 10 USD INR contracts on January 7 at rupees 46.4494, their gain will be as below. That is 46.5974 is the sell rate, and the sell contract is closed out at 46.4494 for $10,000, nothing but 10 contracts of $1,000 each will give you a gain of rupees 1,299. The alternative using which the speculator could have made money would be as below. On January 1st, sell $10,000 US in the spot market at rupees 46.3452 and buy US dollars 10,000 at spot rate of rupees 46.2913 on January 7. So on January 1st, the speculator would receive rupees 463,452 rupees, and on January 1st, the speculator would need to pay rupees 462,913 to buy $10,000. This will leave you with a gain of rupees 539. However, this requires an investment of $10,000 US for 7 days. On the other hand, the investment in futures will be the margin amount, which is considerably smaller than $10,000 US. The only opportunity for speculators to make money in the currency derivative contracts is through futures contracts and not through forward contracts. So the role of speculators in currency future contracts is very important because they bring undervalued or overvalued currencies in line with their true value. Currencies are valued on the basis of interest rate parity conditions. A currency is overvalued when the actual spot price is above its value based on interest rate parity, and it is undervalued if the spot rate is below its value based on interest rate parity. Since futures contracts are theoretically priced using interest rate parity conditions, any undervaluation or overvaluation in the spot market rate will be brought in line by the actions of the speculators so that the spot rate corresponds to its value based on interest rate parity. Now let us look at arbitraging with currency futures contracts. Speculation is based on comparing the spot value of a currency to its theoretical value based on interest rate parity. Arbitraging is based on comparing the futures price to its theoretical value based on the current spot price. Earlier, it was shown that the futures rate is related to the spot rate based on the interest rate parity principle. If that relationship is violated at any time, it can provide an arbitrage opportunity. Financial institutions continuously monitor interest rates in both countries and look for any violation in relationship between the spot rate and the futures rate. Now let us consider an example. Assume that the current spot rate is rupees 61.4017 per euro dollar. The interest rate in Europe is 4% and the interest rate in India is 6%. The 90-day futures are priced at rupees 61.8233. The theoretical relationship shows that the futures should be priced at, that is, futures price is equal to spot price, that is 61.4017 times of the continuous compounding on the interest rate differential of 2% for 90 days valued at rupees 61.7053. The futures are priced at rupees 61.8. This shows that the futures are relatively overvalued with respect to the theoretical price, and the future price is expected to drop to rupees 61.7053. So, the arbitrager would sell euro futures at rupees 61.8233, and once the price get back to rupees 61.7053, they would close the position by buying euro futures at rupees 61.7053. Since each futures contract is based on 1000 euros and the gain from the arbitrage would be rupees 61.8233, that is the sell rate, minus 61.7053, the theoretical price, times of 1000 euros will result in rupees 118. I hope after listening to this video, you are in a position to understand about the speculation and arbitraging using currency futures contracts. Thank you.